So I'm in front of IHOP. Can you see that? Yeah, in front of IHOP. I just came out. It was the worst 58 minutes of my life. I walked in. There was no one up front. And if you can see behind me, there's no one in the parking lot either. Not a soul in the parking lot of this establishment. Anyway, okay, so I walked in. There was no one up front. There were 2 different tables seated way in the back. I stood there for over 5 minutes waiting for someone to come out and greet me. No one came out and greeted me. A wait staff member walked by me and continued to the back in the kitchen, did not speak, did not greet me, did not say, someone will be with you in a second. So then I waited another 3 minutes. Still no one, but I heard lots of cavorting and talking in the back, discussing a date last night, and I think one girl was talking about a TV show. Okay, cool, whatever. Then I walked towards the kitchen area and I screamed, "Hello! Anybody here?" And no one came out, no one responded. The table that was directly in front of me to the back looked at me, but that's it. So I stood there another 2 minutes, and the wait staff member came, and I asked her, I said, "Do I just seat myself?" She was like, "No, somebody will be with you in a minute." So I let her walk off, no biggie, okay. About 45 seconds later, she came back to me, and then she seated me way in the back. Turned her back as she mumbled under her breath, "Somebody will be with you in a minute." I said, "Excuse me?" She said, "Somebody will be with you in a minute." Okay, no problem. I sat there for 11 minutes before someone came to speak to me. 11 minutes before a wait staff member came to speak to me. It was not the wait staff. I don't know who she was, honestly. Because she came and she said, "Do you want something to drink? Do you know what you want to order yet?" Gave her water, no ice with lemon. Gave her my order. Cheese omelet, add spinach, and the 2 buttermilk pancakes. That came out in about 8 minutes, so that wasn't too bad. That came out pretty decently. No, let me rephrase myself. She came back in about 8 minutes with my water that had ice in it, okay? I asked for no ice. I hate it with ice now. And then it was another 8 minutes before I got my food. I should have taken a picture, but at the time I wasn't thinking. I was so aggravated. She brought me out a cheese omelet with spinach on top and cheese on top of the spinach, and the cheese never melted. So that kind of tells me it wasn't cooked hot or it wasn't served hot, because usually cheese melts. And the pancakes had a big pile of butter on top, and I also asked for extra butter, which she did not bring. When she did bring the extra butter, I tried to spread it on there. It ripped the pancake, and it never melted. There was a 20-minute intermission before anyone returned to my table, and it was a different server at that time. Not the same person that seated me, not the same person that took my order. Now I have another waitstaff member over in my area. He brought me the check and walked off. I said, okay. When he finally came back to pick up the check, another 8 to 10 minutes later, I said, I would like another order of pancakes. These pancakes were not warm when they came out. As you can see, the butter has never melted and it wouldn't spread into them. He said, okay. He brought me another set of pancakes out in about 3 minutes. It was quick. And walked off. When he brought those back out, I went to spread the butter on them that had been sitting at my table now for over 25 minutes. They ripped to shreds. They were disgusting. I took a picture of it, but I did not video. So when he came back out, he took the check, he brought it back, he set it down, he walked off. At the end, I sat there for about 9 minutes because I have my laps on my stopwatch. That's how I know these time frames, excuse me. So after about 9 minutes, no one ever came back by. No one came to thank you for coming, we appreciate you, nothing like that, blah, blah, blah. Worst 58 minutes that I've possibly had in a restaurant environment. I'm hoping I didn't get poisoned or digested of anyone's bodily fluids, because all three servers were very indifferent, unprofessional, and impersonal. It was really, really like awful. I can't even believe that I had to sit there for almost 25 minutes waiting for someone to come and just inquire, hey, would you like to eat? Because I did sit there for 20 minutes before anyone came to take my order. And the pissy part is, after I sat there and was waiting for a wait staff, another family walked in, was seated immediately, their server came out immediately, and their order was at their table before my order was ever taken. Isn't that something? Interesting. I just want to point out that that other family was of a different persuasion. That other server was of a different persuasion than mine. Don't know if that had anything to do with it. Don't know if the fact that I'm of a different persuasion had anything to do with the treatment. But I guess I will not be coming to IHOP in the evening when the people that look like me are working. I'm just going to say it like that. I always come on Sunday before or after church. But today I got caught up shopping. And I didn't get here until, I believe it was 4:30. Like, I was shopping and I said, wait a minute, I haven't eaten today. Oh my gosh. Let me go get something to eat and then I'll go back. So, like, that was the day. Excuse me, pardon me. It itches. And IHOP, I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. When I left out of the restaurant, there was another customer at the front door screaming, hello, hello, I'm here to pick up an order. And someone came from the kitchen up into the front of the restaurant at the area where there's always supposed to be someone waiting to greet you when you walk in the door. Don't get it. Anyway, that's it. That's my day here at the IHOP in Frisco on North Central. No. This is Dallas Tollway. I'm either going to come earlier in the day to give it another shot, or another IHOP knocked off my list because of poor customer service. All right, guys. Take care. Peace and blessings.